It's been a year since baby Junior Sagini's eyes were gouged out by close relatives. The case dragged, but the three accused of participating in the crime are currently serving their terms at Kisii Main Prison. On the flip side, the case has now led to a total disintegration of the young baby Sagini's family, as his next place to call home is still unknown, even for government officials. Citizen TV's Chrispine Otieno visited Ikuruma village, where the minor and his family hail from, in addition to speaking to various locals over the incident that caught the country's attention.
Jana walichukua kakijiti kaina kawaya.
Tumeogopa kutuma hata watoto wetu mtoni. Tumeogopa hata kuenda kufanya kitu zingine.
December 2022, the country was shocked after baby Junior Sagini was found following his mysterious abduction for 6 hours at the hands of close relatives. That led to having both eyes gouged, leading to blindness to date. A few months after three main suspects, that is Maina Uchogo, aged 27, Pacifica Nyakirario, aged 57, and Ryle Nyakirario, 80, were found guilty and handed jail terms of 40 years, 10 years and 5 years respectively. Baby Sagini's life was virtually shattered back in Marani. In Ikuruma village, Kitutu Chache North, Kisii County, we sought to ascertain the impact the case involving relatives had, not only among family members, but also the entire village. The area chief and a few villagers were willing to paint the picture for us. We arrived few minutes past 10 a.m. Sagini's father was still asleep. It had been some time since the sentencing of his mother, son and his sister. A few minutes later, he walked out. The environment around here is not as it used to be. Wind of hopelessness is hovering upon this homestead for nearly a year now.
Well, this is where baby Junior Sagini's family hails from, and after three were convicted, the home is literally deserted. A place where people used to visit daily is right now in tatters.
Ryle's house was on the verge of collapse. There were no indications that the homestead will host members celebrating the festive season as it used to. The padlock here had gone to rust. The bushy environment a clear indicator of the lack of maintenance of the home. Alois Nyachieo, the area chief at Ikuruma location, witnessed the entire family tragedy unfold.
Kuna huyu baba wa Sagini mwenye mnamuona hapo. Aliachwa na upweka mwingi. Kwa sababu yule mama yake ndiye alikuwa anamlinda vizuri, na mkiangalia hata watu wa chakusha in terms kuona kwa familia wakwe in terms kuona kama wanaweza endelea. Tukiona hata mashamba pia imebaki vile hivyo, iko hivyo.
Mwanzo hatukuwa tunatarajia Sagini anaweza kung'olewa macho na watu wake. Lakini baada ya kuingilia katika upelelezi na investigation tulifanya kwa kina, tukapata mwenye kumng'oa macho sio mwingine mbali ni andi yake, kasini yake, huyo ni binamu wake na nyanyake. Wao ndio walifanya hiyo kitendo, kama vile mliona wakati ilikuwa inaendelea kotini.
Boma imeharibika sana. Mnaona kabisa hiyo boma, mama wakati anakuwa hapa boma inaonekana. Sasa hizi boma imekuwa mbaya sana.
Kwa mimi nimekumiwa miaka 10, sasa miaka 5, ndugu yangu miaka 40. Nikasikia miaka 40 na tamaliza kweli.
With the culprits in jail, villagers told us that they would accept them back once their sentences are done. The villagers had a special message for both baby Sagini and the suspects that their arms are open to welcome them back again to start a new journey of life.
Wakae kama kila mtu. Tunaombea wenye wako kwa gerezani wakae vizuri, wakuje wakae na watu mzuri wakimaliza kesi yao.
Hii kitendo isitendeke mara tena. Ni funzo kwa wazazi wasiwachilie watoto wakirandaranda. Kwa hivyo naomba wazazi wachunge watoto wakati kama huu msimu wa Christmas inaingia, wasirandaranda hapa njiani.
The culprits' children depend on well-wishers for survival. Section of leaders and human rights activists also had a lot to say, calling for a robust sensitization program in the vast Marani area.
Case ilienda kwa haraka sana. I think that was the first case among the cases that we've done, we followed, ambayo ilichukua muda mfupi sana from siku ya kushikwa mpaka siku ya hukumu kutolewa at a very high speed.
So we are trying to bridge that, like, hey, can we have something like a GPS enabled, so we map the hotspots, and then from there now all the stakeholders or the like-minded people can come into. You can actually work on a solution based on the real-time data, and then the system, we can actually do the analytics.
And the reason behind all this was land tussle. It was felt that if baby Sagini was left to grow to be a grown man, definitely he could have inherited that piece of land. By the grace of God, baby Sagini didn't die.
We tried reaching out to the Children's Department to find out the latest on baby Sagini. A senior officer told us that they were facing a challenge on how to reintegrate the minor back with his family. The officials unable to find an answer yet. On the place baby Sagini will call home. The officer, on condition of anonymity, said Sagini has now fully recovered, though he's still under state care.
The case of baby Sagini was a case of a kid who suffered the dark side of being viewed as a kid who was born outside wedlock, an illegitimate child.
So the community is divided. The opinion of the community is very divided in the manner in which this case was conducted. In fact, there was no follow-up after the conviction to find out how the family had gone back to the community so that they can live in harmony.
It remains unclear whether the disjointed family shall once again reunite. Chrispine, Otieno, Citizen TV, Kisii.
Nichana jana walichukua kakijiti hivi kaina kawaya.
Tumeogopa kutuma hata watoto wetu mtoni. Tumeogopa hata kuenda kufanya kitu zingine.